Yo,
Yo, what's going on?
hey man, you got couch me today. I'm not in the office. Yeah, check it out. This is it. There is Sydney Harbour for you, man.
Wow, what's the weather like over there right now?
It's about what was it for you guys? So it's about 96 right now.
Oh wow, yeah,
It is hot, man. It is super hot.
it's been kind of chilly over here the past couple of days. A little chilly, isn't like 50.
Where are you?
I'm in Orlando,
Where are you? Orlando. Cool, man.
so
Yeah,
yeah, it's,
my
it's usually hot, but
my,
it's been a little chilly.
I say you guys don't really get a full winter, do you?
Nah, nope.
My brother's down in Tampa.
Oh yeah, that's like an hour away. Where's he at?
He's in Tarpon Springs.
Oh wow,
That's where he lives. Yeah, he's been there for about 10 years.
wow.
So
You guys are from Sydney?
I'm from the UK.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm from the UK. I moved here, and then we've got like 5 of us here, 5 in the UK, and then now a couple in the States as well. And next year is going to be all the US. So we're gonna rent a car and drive around the States. Like me and one of the other guys do a few events, and then just pop in and see a bunch of customers for like a month.
Oh wow.
So if we come by Orlando,
Yeah, let's do something.
I'll
Yeah. That'd be cool. So let's talk about. I got a recording for the podcast, and then I can put the recording of the video also on YouTube if you want as well. But
Good man, whatever works for you.
I was gonna say let's start with talking about Bonjoro, like it as a company for people that might not know what it is, and then we can kind of get into like how you started it and everything like that too.
Yeah, okay. So very simply, it's just a much more personal way of onboarding new customers. So when you sign up for a service, you get the whole kind of automated email saying welcome on board from the founder. Rather than doing that, we plug Bonjoro into your CRM so that when you get a new sign up or a new lead or a new conversion, one of your team records a video for that individual. So D signs up, and I check out what you do, and I go, hey D, awesome to have you on board, love the podcast, love what you do. You have any questions, you let us know, we're human, we're here to help. By the way, make sure you go and do this one action.
Right.
And so you get a video delivered to your email, and so off the back of that, what happened is I've just taken, only 30 seconds, we've actually taken time to look at what you do and to make a connection. And the chances are you'll come back and be like, I can't believe you just took time to do that for me. And so where it fits in is it's all about, if you like, scaling relationships. If you spend a bit of time on each customer rather than just automating everything, people will love you more, they'll spend more time with you, and your conversion rates will go up.
Because a lot of people they'll have like a system to where like someone signs up for their email list or whatever, and it's just like the same thing every time, and people can kind of detect when it's automated versus personal.
Look, you can't. It's hard to scale businesses, so you need to automate parts. And what we do is we automate the process. So it's all set up. So basically, someone signs up, you get a ping on your app, you do a video for 30 seconds. We show you who the person is and what their name is and what the company is. You do a 30-second video, and then you go back to work. So it's very quick. But again, like you say, it stands out. If you're willing to take a little bit of time with the customer, it cuts through what every other company's doing.
Because I remember when I had first signed up, I think it was somebody else initially, but then like it was like a day or so later, like I got one from you, and it, like you could tell, like it could be automated, right? Like someone could do a video like, "Hey, welcome to my program." Like people do that, but it's always the same video. But it was like you said my name, and you're like, "Hey, I see you're in Orlando or whatever." That's why I was like, "Dang, that's crazy." And that it was like someone that's like high up in the company, not just like some person that's all they do. You could tell it was like someone took time out of their day, and it wasn't just like a professional video. Like I think at the time you were like walking your dog or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then now when you talk to me, like you feel like you already know me.
Right?
Like,
yeah, it's just cool.
We've never talked before, but here we are.
Right. I was like, this is cool because it's like. It's just like, just imagine if you bought an iPhone and then they're like, hey, if you need any questions setting it up, hey, da-da-da, so you just got your iPhone 8 or any company, really. But a lot of the time, it just feels like you're talking to a robot or no one most of the time.
Yeah, it's like, you have a weird thing where I feel like I know so many of my... Because obviously everyone who signs up for Bonjoro, we send them 1 or 2 or 3 Bonjoros.
And you always do those?
What's that?
You always send one too?
So I will... It depends. The whole team picks it up, so we all share it. It depends a bit on time zones. If you sign up late at night in America, the chances are one of the Australian team will get back to you because we're all awake. You know, if you sign up when we're asleep, you know, you'll hear back from one of the UK team in London in the snow. We try and get back quickly, but we all share it, and so you end up... Like, my customers will send videos back to me, so I feel like I know so many of them. I've never met any of them before, but you just know what people are like. It's really cool.
And so, like, how can people get involved, like, with it? And, like, what type of businesses do you think would be perfect for this type of thing?
Yeah, so if I look at all of our companies, so we have people from, you know, we have Dropbox and we have Basecamp, but then we have not-for-profits, and we have like solopreneurs, and we have podcasters like Pat Flynn. And the thing that ties them together is not the industry and it's not the size of the business. It's the fact that they're all customer first. So it's a bit different. It's a culture play. So if you really actually do care about customers and you're willing to take time, this will work for you. If you're not, it's not a quick hack. Like, it works and it definitely will get you more business, but you have to actually believe in why you're doing it in the first place.
And so what are some things that, let's say someone... Well, how do people sign up, first of all?
So go to Bonjoro, hop on, 14 days free. Do as many as you want, so you can send 1,000 if you want to. If it works out for you, you can then move on to a paid account. The lowest is $25 a month. However, if you're a solopreneur, or if you're a startup, or if you're a not-for-profit, you can pitch us for a discount.
Okay.
And the way you do it, because you have to send the Bonjoro to earth@bonjoro.com. My entire team will see that, and then we'll come back to you and be like, we love you guys, you're amazing, here's how much discount you get for next year. So we're trying to help. We're trying to help early stage companies get going as well.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, so like, let's say someone signs up. What are some things that you've seen that have worked for people, or that you guys do? Like, I don't know if I would say hacks, but like, you get on there, you don't just want to be rambling about nothing. Like, what's like good call to actions or good things that you should be focusing on in the videos?
Yeah, so at the end, when the video plays, at the end of it, there's a call to action button on the video. So when you've got someone coming into your funnel, you obviously want them to go and take the next step. Now, what we do is we pull information from your CRM or from your mailing list to show you what they've done. So this is specific to each company. So let's say if I'm ConvertKit, and I know I need someone to import their MailChimp contacts into the platform, I can see if they've done it or if they haven't done it. And so the one thing I'll ask them at the end of the video is, make sure you put your MailChimp contacts into ConvertKit, click this call to action, and it'll go to the page to help you do that. So think about the most important step for your customer. That might be to download a white paper, might be to follow you on LinkedIn or Facebook, it might be to subscribe to your podcast. That's the call to action that should be at the end of the first video.
So it's kind of like a more personal and more efficient way of like getting people to actually do that. It's like kind of like if you called someone like, hey, did you watch that video I sent you, basically? But instead it's like more personal rather than just like, hey, thanks for joining my podcast. Here's my LinkedIn. Like, people probably aren't going to like have a very high success rate on it.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason you're doing it. So if someone joins your podcast, let's say you might be selling, you know, documents, or you might have like courses you want to do off the back of it, or something else. Mm-hmm. That's that you then talk to. Or it might just simply be, if you like this, share it out. Let other people know the good word, and try and get. And if people will love it. They're like, "Oh, this is awesome! Dee just sent me this video." They'll share it on social media and bring other people in. So, but you know, I think there's a lot to be said for just saying thank you as well. We're doing a lot in our family life, in our friends' lives. In business, it's probably not done as much as it should be. And I think a really good example is we work with not-for-profits, and they are using it just when someone donates money. One of the people who's the benefactor, so it might be someone in Africa gets back and they're like, by the way, thanks for the $500. It goes to this school here with these kids. Like, it really makes a difference. And so just the idea of saying thank you will get someone more embedded into your brand and who you are. Good?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, I agree with that. I think it's like we have social media, but at the same time, it's like people aren't as social. It's like it's just me, 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 me. It's like the more you can connect with people, the better I feel like you'll do.
Yeah, it's about other people, and if you do it, it will come back to you. Like, it will help you. You know, the best way to learn is to help other people.
And so, how did you come up with this?
We used to do it. We had another product, and we work with big agencies in London and New York, and we're based in Sydney, which is kind of weird. So
wait, say that one more time.
Sorry?
Wait, say that one more time. You worked with who?
Yeah, so we work with big agencies, so like the Ogilvies, the Leo Burnett's in London and New York, and we're based in Sydney.
Wow.
And so, and this other product, people would sign up and we get leads coming in, and we have to go and pitch them and talk to them about this product. So I started sending a video to every single lead that we had sign up. And if it was, Alex from Ogilvy, I'd do a video for Alex and be like, hey, Alex, and I do it on the boat. So I take a boat to work. And we go past the Sydney Opera House, and I do a video with the Opera House in the background, have a little joke, talk about the kind of clients we already work with. And that was the first piece of communication he would get off the company. We tripled our response rates overnight.
Wow.
People would reply and they'd be like, this is hilarious. You're on a boat. They're like,
wait, so you would just email it to them, or how would you send it to them?
We just put an image. We put a screenshot of me with the Opera House into an email. And then behind that email will be a link to a video that was hosted online.
Oh, wow.
And then we send that off.
And so what was the service that you were trying to sell to them?
We had a research product that does research by video. So it's called Barett. We'll have consumers going and filming them and their friends drinking beer at a sports game for Budweiser. And it's all about research. So it's quite a big product, and you work on big projects, over a month with these big agencies. So it's a sales process. But the first thing you do in sales is you make people like you. And we're quite likable. Like we're good guys and we're good at what we do. But an email will never get across like this.
Right. Especially.
And then those companies came back and they were like, "This is cool. Can we use this?" And we said no for like 6 months.
Another thing I think you have to your benefit is like you're in a different country. So it's like you don't hear from somebody that's like a whole different culture from you. You know what I mean? So it's like just like, oh wow, like this guy really sent me a video.
Yeah. And you play up to that, and people love it. It's so different. It's so different and so unusual. And again, people can see that you care, and it's that simple. There's nothing magic about it.
And so you would be sending them a video, kind of trying to get them to the next step in your process of selling.
Exactly.
Wow. And so you said overnight your guys' response rate tripled from just sending the emails?
Yeah, like completely. Look, it's not. So the thing is, it's not about the video. Like, video is great. The only reason you use video is because it's a very good way of getting communication across.
Right.
I imagine in a few years' time we'll be doing the same kind of thing with VR. So it's not about the tech. It's about showing that you're willing to take time, and that is such a differentiator.
Right.
That it hits home like nothing else.
It's all about showing the way you care, but video is just a way to do that.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. So if you can find other ways to do it, then do them too.
So how many videos did you send like that first day? Was it a whole bunch?
I've done a lot of videos. I've done thousands. Some of them pretty funny, because you're just doing it all. Like you don't do it in a room, like you said, like you do it when you're walking your dog, or when you're getting your coffee, or when you're on a boat. You just do it on your way to work, and so it's not. There's no pitch. There's no professionalism.
It's not like you have to take time to do for people that might be listening. It's like you're not taking like 2 hours to do some professional video. It's like on wherever you're at, you just send a quality, heartfelt message basically.
Look, and you'll see people like I know. So Gary Vaynerchuk will do this on Twitter. He'll every now and again do videos to people on Twitter and actually reply to them with a video.
Right.
Like in his exact words, as he's on the way to take a leak, to do a video and get back, and then people will just go crazy because they're like, I can't believe he did this.
Yeah.
And so it's just that I can't believe you took the time.
I was actually thinking about doing that on like Twitter, like more often, like just every time I respond, just do a video. It takes about 10 seconds, but the results of that 10 seconds is far more than just the not spending the 10 seconds.
And that's it, yeah. Like, and you never know what can happen. So, I can send a video. Somebody can sign up with a gmail.com email. They're a nobody, but I can send them a video and they can share it, and then, the head of Dropbox can see it, and next thing you know, we have Dropbox signs up. Like, you just don't know where these.
So Dropbox as a company uses Bonjoro, you said?
Yeah. Here in Australia they do.
So who else are some like notable clients that you guys have that people I know of? You mentioned a couple before.
In the tech world, so Basecamp, I guess, pretty well known. Who else? Buffer.
Oh wow.
You know the guys Buffer?
Yeah, Buffer. Yeah.
Yeah, and then ConvertKit, Highrise, and then we have
Highrise.
What's that?
You said Highrise uses Bonjoro?
Yeah.
I just did a podcast episode with Allison Groves. I'm not sure if you know who that is.
Allison, ask Allison about Bonjoro. She's on our website. If you go to it,
really?
She's the first person.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah. Wow, small world. I just did we did a podcast episode not so long ago because they reached out to me. It was like they saw I did like a video on how to use Highrise, so they reached out to me, and then we ended up doing a podcast episode after that.
So Allison is the perfect example of what it takes to be an amazing Bonjoro. She is the most like you talked to me. She's one of the most wonderful people.
She's so nice.
She really cares. She's super nice. She's very good at what she does, but she actually. So there's a really good video of her where she's talking to someone, and then halfway through the video, she's like, "Check it out," and turns around, and there's a turkey just walking across the path. And she's like, "Look, I'm not turkeying around. It's so good." And then when people share this out, yeah.
So like
she's one of the best.
For like, let's say like Bonjoro, not Bonjoro. Let's say for like Highrise or Dropbox or some of these other companies, like when are they using it?
So Highrise use it specifically in onboarding. So if you sign up for Highrise, you'll get a video from Alison or one of the other team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Dropbox use it more on the sales side, so with their partners. Obviously, they're not going to use it with like. I think it depends on who you are. If you're a B2B company or a small company, you can probably do it for every customer. If you get bigger, you might only want to do it with paying.
Yeah, because like Dropbox, that's like thousands and thousands and thousands. Or like SoundCloud, that'd be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, but now Dropbox is going the business side, and that's what's important. So we most of our customers probably, maybe 50% of our customers are probably B2B. We have a lot of B2B clients. Again, relationships are important in businesses, so it helps a lot. But just honestly, you can't pick it. You can't pick who'll be great. I had a guy the other day. So we have a guy who does barbecue rotisseries, and he sent me a couple. He does the funniest messages. He just walks around the shop showing off all their new barbecues and stuff. He's got this massive beard. He's just the funniest guy, and they have a shop. They're not online. They just have a shop, and they're amazing at them. So they have a lot of personality.
So how did you go from sending just videos on a boat to creating this company?
We sat down and had a lot of beers and decided it was a good idea.
You said we sat down and had a lot of beers. You're like, hey, this is working. We need to do something with this.
That was it. Yeah, me and my CTO Mitch, we're sitting down and we're like, yeah, we need to build this. And I mean, it's hard, yeah, because we're running another company, another like startup.
Are you still doing that at the same time right now?
We do, but I'll be honest. Like a lot of our focus is now on Bonjoro,
right?
Because it's growing
fast.
It's going well. It's really the big goal of Bonjoro is a start. What we actually want to be is the customer delight platform. So, like I said, Bonjoro is not about video; it's about delighting customers.
I think every company should be on it. To be honest, like especially if you're making any type of revenue, like to where you can afford to pay a small fraction to make a world of difference. So it makes so much sense.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just the right thing, you know. And there's lots of great companies who will do the right thing. So you think where do you go from Bonjoro, and then you look at other moments of delight. And if we can help great companies or great people like yourself consistently delight customers, then that's a huge industry. Yeah, and it means that every single one of my customers, they're all Allisons, they're all awesome, because they're all really good people.
Right.
Like I got.
So how did you? What all went into building it? Did you guys already have like the tech in place to do it, or did you guys have to figure out how to put all that together? Because it's pretty well put together. It's not just like a.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. We had the shittiest MVP. It was disgusting, but it worked. Yeah, and we're like, if that works, everything else has got to work.
You just wanted to put something out there to get it going, just to test the idea.
Look, I fully believe if you're not embarrassed by the first version, then you've launched too late. Like you've got to actually if something that looks terrible will still work and people are willing to pay for it, then you know you've got something good. You know that everything you build on top of that to an extent should just get better.
Right.
And because it wasn't some grand idea we had to go and build this, so we spent I'd say the first we've only been doing this for a year. We spent the last 12 months talking to a lot of customers.
Wait, you've only had Bonjoro for a year?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't know that.
So it's just gone crazy, but it comes down to you have to understand why your customers are using it and what the value is and where to go next. So we build from customers pretty much.
What do you mean by that?
So for instance, yeah. So again, go back to Alison's good example. We'll talk to Alison and understand why she's using it, and you dig down deeper. And it's not the fact it's a video that you can send; it's the fact it's very easy to do. It's the fact that our customers love it and they'll share it and reply to it. And so if you dig into the psychology of why they're using it, then you can start to build the product out. But this whole idea of delight came from that. We talked to 100 customers and we're like, why are you really using it? And they're like, because our customers feel delighted that we've taken time. And I'm like, that's the point.
Because some people might, oh, we built this company where people just enjoy sending videos, but it's really not. They don't really care about necessarily sending a video. They're just like, I want to connect more with my customers and get them to feel better about what we're doing and feel like we're more humans. How can we do that? And you gave them a way to do that. It's not just about hey, I can send a video out now. It's about the deeper thought.
You got to think as far as the future goes and where you go next. You've got to understand that vision, and so you've got to make the bigger plays. So next year you'll see us start to go beyond the video stuff, but we couldn't do that if we couldn't understand that core problem that we're solving.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, man, I think I just that's one reason why I wanted to reach out to you, because I was like, man, the first time when I saw that, I was like, this is amazing. I'm so many places, they just suck at it. I feel like it's just so boring, the process normally, And I'm like, it's not like you're like, hey, you have to pay $10,000 to use this. I'm like, it's affordable and it works. All you have to do is take the time to really do it. So I'm like, how can let me link up with you and see if we can, get more people to know about it. Even if you don't even have a huge team, you can really use it if you have a reason or an audience for it.
Yeah, and you get it because it's funny because you say everyone should use it. The reality is, a lot of people should use it, but not everyone is me and you. Not everyone is super into people.
Right.
So, if you love people, then it works. That's kind of the baseline. If you don't care about people, then it's fine. It's not you.
Right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that's why he said look into the deeper meaning. Some people are like, I don't care what they say. I'm sending this email. It gets 2% open rate. That's the 2% of people I'm going for.
That's it.
Man, so to sign up, people just go to bonjoro.com, you said, and sign up for the free, or is it free for 14 days?
Yeah, it's free for 14 days. You'll hear from us. We will Bonjoro you. If you're brave enough, send one back, connect with us. We're here, we have time for every customer. I don't know where in the world that will come from. It can come from anywhere. But try it out. The main thing here is, if you get on there, in 14 days, send at least 10 videos to your customers. And you know what? You can just ask them what they think. It's that simple. And they'll tell you if they think it's a good idea or not. Just judge their reactions. Don't bother taking my word for it. Just try it out.
So the first steps after somebody signs up should be, you said, send 10 Bonjoros, ask how they like how they like the video or whatever. Just kind of say, hey, we're testing out this new thing. How do you like it? And then also you said come up with a good call to action, or is that just the call to action that they need initially?
Look, you can obviously jump straight in and just start sending them to sign-ups. Just say, hey, this is great. Everyone should know what the next call to action in their funnel should be. Yeah, so let's take ads. So obviously with Bonjoro, what we want to do, our first call to action is not to go and pay. It's to make sure people do at least 10 Bonjoros, because we know that if they do that, they're going to get some really good results. If they just do 1 or 2, they may or may not get results because there's not enough numbers.
So you want to get your goal is to get them past that 14 days. So you want to make it as easy and effective for them during that 14 days. Basically.
Yeah, we want to understand value in those 14 days. And if they don't use a product, then they never get to that second stage where they understand value. So we really focus on helping someone get value out of the product. And if it works for them and they get value, then let's go to the next step. But that's our first call to action, really.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's not that hard to use. I mean, and it comes with are you guys on Android as well? I know there's an iOS app.
Yeah, we're Android, iOS. There is a desktop recorder. Honestly, use the apps because you can do it while you're getting coffee.
Yeah. No one's really sitting in front of their computer, really. Like, not throughout the day. You're probably on your phone. Probably easier to do that type of thing. And then it sends. So you get in the app, record the video, and the video sends the email for you. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all within the app. You just send it.
And the one of the big parts of it is we have what we call an automation engine. So and this is pretty important. Is that it plugs into. So if you're using a mailing list or a CRM. So if you're using, a MailChimp or ConvertKit or Infusionsoft or Intercom or ActiveCampaign, it plugs in and you can build rules as to when to tell you to do a Bonjoro.
Oh wow!
So literally, if I look at my app now, I can see all my signups from this morning and their names and who they work for, and they're there for me to go and welcome. If somebody upgrades and pays, I'll get a separate notification and it'll say, D just upgraded, and then one of my team will basically say, amazing, welcome on board, let's get you through the next 4 weeks. So we actually build these rules, and they pop in, we do a video and go back to work. So you'll see we have a load of integrations. We just got announced as one of the fastest growing apps on Zapier.
You said, wait, say that one more time? You got what?
We got announced as one of the fastest growing apps on Zapier.
Wow.
For the year. They did a big blog for us. So we connected to pretty much everything. So whatever you use, hook it up.
Life is easy. All from just taking some videos on a boat.
it's like we didn't try and do it. Like, people kept pestering us, and they were like, "We want to use this," and you're like, "Well, what do you do?"
That's why I think it's like powerful. Of like, don't and like you said with the first version you guys put out, it wasn't the most polished, but it's just like, if you have an idea, just put it out, see the reaction, and build from there. Some people are like, "Oh, I need to take the next 2 years to come up with this idea," and it's like, by then it's like you might have spent 2 years to make the best idea that nobody wants, or two, it's like people could have been using it.
Yeah, so it's funny. A lot of us in the team have all tried startups. I think pretty much every single one of us has either tried a startup or has a little thing on the side. My head of marketing in the UK used to run a juice business. I saw him. He answered the post the other day that said, "I've got $5,000. I'm going to start a business. What should I spend it on?" And his answer was nothing. He's like, "Leave it all in the bank. Don't spend any of it. Go and make something happen without spending a single dollar. And if you can sell that, then you can go to the next step."
Wow, that's crazy, but true.
It's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, just get whatever idea you can out there with the least effort as possible. And like you said, if that takes off, then you're killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So go check out Bonjoro, people. It's like 14 days free. You might as well try it out and test it and send it. I mean, you can send to a lot of people in that amount of time, really. Especially if you have a system in place where you're already getting signups.
We have people who do 50 a day without blinking.
Wow.
Because the impact it has on conversions is so big that everyone's like, "Yep, we're just doing this full time now."
Right. Yeah, I mean, if it works, you might as well spend your time on it. It's funny when people will be like, well, how am I going to have more time for that? Or how do I have time for this? I'm like, why are you spending so much time on stuff that's not getting you results? But just because it's a routine, you don't want to take time. It's like, why does it matter what you're doing as long as it gets you results? Like, if you're getting results with Bonjoro that are getting you towards your goal, why wouldn't you spend time doing that versus doing time doing X over here that might not be getting you those results? So it's like, yeah, if it's getting you results, why not send as many as you can?
There's so yeah, because what the pushbacks we'll get is people go, oh, like you said, time to do this, and the answer is pretty simple. I'm like, if you don't have 30 seconds to spend on a customer, you probably don't deserve that customer. to be honest.
Dang, true.
It's true, yeah. Like, and somebody else will spend 30 seconds on that customer and take them off you.
And another thing too is like, it's not just getting a customer. You want to maintain that customer.
Yeah.
So it's like you can have them now, but what about a month from now or a year from now?
Yeah.
This is kind of like friends. You have a friend. Yeah, you met them at a party and you got their number, but if you never call them or text them, how long are they going to be friends with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just like one picture on their Instagram every now and then and oh, that's good enough.
Exactly. And it's much cheaper and easier to keep and grow customers than it is to go and get new ones.
Yep.
But I mean, this is why customer success became a thing, because everyone suddenly realized that, and they realized it's 20 times better to we can get 20 times more money off existing customers than we can off new customers. So just make sure you, like you say, you keep those relationships going.
Any like big customers you guys are going for? Any businesses you're trying to get on board?
I kind of want to get Tony Shi involved.
Who?
You know Zappos, the guy who started Zappos originally.
Zappos?
Yeah.
The shoes?
I think. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're such a culture-focused company. It'd be a no-brainer for them.
It's funny because I was just talking to them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend did a photo shoot for them, like on their Instagram. So I was talking to the people about just a couple of things, but I didn't talk to him.
They're pretty cool. Zapier, so I think we're going to hopefully get Zapier on board next year. Really awesome team. Like, if you ever talk to the Zapier guys, like wiki culture, really good team, just doing amazing things. Anyone who's got like culture piece is so much fun to work with, and you just know they're gonna do good. So basically, our list is people like us. That's who we want to work with. It's pretty simple.
Man, that's great. Yeah, it's always dope when I see I sign up for something and I get a Bonjoro. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, there it is.